Welcome back, brothers. Today's video is the start of a fun series I think you're going to enjoy. We're going to be turning the big alpha tent, the 16 by 24 white duck alpha tent, into a proper cabin. Now, I've had it up for almost a year now, and it's just on the sitting on the ground, but I've always wanted to do it up properly with a proper platform, a real wood stove, and get that really cool canvas cabin-like experience. I've got all my tools loaded up. I've drawn up the plans. I've got all the materials here, all of the lumber cut. I'm going to show you around. This will be the first video that we'll be doing the layout for it. We're going to be picking the location, and you can see how that's all going to work, and we'll get the stakes up and get ready for the excavation and the setting of the pier pads. Let's take a quick look at the plans, and then we'll go into the material. These are the plans that I drew up yesterday. Let me focus there. Can you see that? So what we have here is a raised platform that's going to be built out of all 2x12s, Doug fir 2x12s, double rim joists around the outside with 10 concrete pads. This area here where you see the spotted, this is the 16 wide by 24, and there's going to be a little bit bigger. There'll be a 6-foot deck off the back, and this will be right on the water side with the view of the mountain, so you'll be able to look right through there. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. A little 2-foot on the step with a covered area right there, so you're not in the rain when you're unzipping everything. That's basically what we're going to be doing, a raised tent platform. Let's go take a look at the material. Oh my goodness, here's the bread and butter. Take a look at that. That's 28 rough cut, locally sourced trees, Doug fir 2x6s, 16 foot, ready to go. This is going to be a beast of a platform. We'll be able to, as I said back in the day, even Roseanne Barr could breakdance on this thing. It's not even going to shake. But this will be the backbone of the whole thing. I only need 27 pieces, but I got one extra one just in case we mess one up or just need a little extra. So that is going to that's going to be the entire framing of the platform. This will be inside. This is 1.125" tongue and groove plywood. That's some thick stuff. You can see right there. We've got 12 sheets of that. That's what's going to be the floor underneath the tent. And the tent is very water resistant, so we don't have to worry about that plywood so much. Outside on the 2 little decks, I'll go down and cut some fir for fir decking that can be exposed to the exterior. Up here we've got our 10 concrete pier pads, our pressure treat 4x4, our joist hangers, and then our the adjustable post brackets there, so we can level everything up and have it all nice and neat. One question that I was getting a lot, guys asked me, how come you didn't put a bed liner or spray-in bed liner in your truck? And I don't particularly like them all that well. They always look super dingy. They got that heavy texture in it, and as soon as the sun and the dirt hits it a little bit, you can't get it clean. You just look in the back and it always looks just crummy. Here's what you do. You put the bed liner in right before you sell it. It's nice and clean, it looks good. You get an extra $1,000 for your truck because it looks nice, it covers up all those dings and scratches. That's when you put the bed liner in. I think we are about ready to go down there. Got my measuring wheel, got my survey stakes, got my upside down marking paint, flags, string line, tape, hammer, and shovel. You did. All right, I want your opinion here. Here's what I'm thinking. Where'd my probe go? I lost it at my probe. Would you think it was pretty nice to have the platform with a canvas tent right here, so you could sit in and sit on your little deck and look right down the river and right up to the mountain?
Yeah.
Like this?
I think yes.
Let's put 4 stakes in the ground and get kind of a feel for it. Let's put it in 4 corners. Make sure we're on the same page here. 16 by 32. You want to run the tape? All right, let's pull me off the fence post here 10 feet. I'll give you this and just come straight off just so I get a rough estimate there.
10. You want me to measure that?
Yeah, pull off of there 16 feet, and then let's kind of figure the angle that we like.
16.
Now this would be the edge of the deck right here.
Yeah, that would be great.
Just like that?
Yeah, don't you think that'd be nice?
Okay, grab one of those stakes there and mark where you like it.
Can I take that 10 foot?
If you can pull it out.
Okay.
And lay the tape on there. And how's that feel as far as angle wise?
I think it's great.
Okay, that's good. Would you grab that string line? We are second guessing our decision here. I need you guys' opinion here and vote in the comments. So this is going to be site 1 right there to the left of those 2 conifers, and that'll have a really great view up the mountain and up the river. Be able to see it for the tent. And then the second one, the more we think about it, we are thinking maybe to the right of the tree and looking up the river where it's a little bit different view, but a little bit closer and kind of a little bit cozier feeling. It seems a little bit more natural. So we're going to stake that out right now. It's just going to be sitting here so we can move it around. Okay, that'll get me close enough. Now, run over there to the post and gun sight that and see what that feels like from the other side. Location 1, right there, to the left of the conifers. It's hard to tell from here, I know. Location 2, you'd be looking right through there. That little fir kind of frames. So that little deck would be 6 by 16, or if we held it flush to the outside, and then we went down 7 inches and just built a little box that you stood up, you climbed up on there, because we'll need one stair anyway. Then we could have an 8 by 16 on the back here.
I mean, there's no reason not to have it over that, except
Yeah.
firewood. You know, it's easier to put firewood there.
So we can put firewood, stack firewood up here really neatly. So then you could sit here that you're not looking at any of that. You have a little bit of privacy.
Kind of like a little half wall on there.
Yeah. After considering about every possible angle and placement, I think we're going to set up the alpha tent right here. Nice thing about it, it's temporary. We can move it around if we don't like it, wherever we want to. It'd be pretty nice though, right there, and look down the water from the back of the porch over here. You'll be able to look up and see Mount Fuji. Sit right here in your chair and listen to the river. Someone said something in the comments that was so funny, like, oh, I can't imagine living by a river listening to that noise all the time. I think my response was, yeah, I'll have to suffer, or it'll have to be my sacrifice, right? And I think about all the times I lived in the city with the neighbors and people that leave their. I remember one time leaving. There's always those people that leave a dog alone that go to work all day long, bark, bark, bark. You ever experienced that? And then the sirens and the people and the shouting. You can have it. I'll take the tinkling of the river over that din any day in my life. All right, well, that's it. Let me know what you think. And next time we'll start getting, or the rest of the day, I'll probably start getting the materials brought over here and everything set up, and we'll get going. So look forward to part 2 for that. Thanks for watching. May God bless you and your families. Please keep us in your prayers, and we'll see you all on the next video.